D-Man here. Just telling you, I hope you like this video. So let's get in to the video.
D-Man here again.
Enjoy.
Doing another short film review, actually. This is my second one in this short film thing. I'll probably do more. I don't have any more to do right now. But if I watch any more short films I want to review, I will do them, obviously. But this is the second one. And this one is called Tainted Milk. It's a short 3D horror film. It's a short 3D animated horror film, I should say. It is a horror film, so if you don't like horror, obviously don't watch it. But it's a short 3D horror film. All you have to do to find this on YouTube is look up Tainted Milk 3D. Okay, you have to put the 3D or else it won't show up. So just put Tainted Milk 3D on YouTube, and you'll find this film. You'll find this short film. So first we're gonna do the non-spoiler, then the spoiler reviews. So what to say about this without spoiling it? Okay, so I'll say a few things that are in it without spoiling it. So it's based around this boy right here. I forgot his name. I think his name is Timmy or something like that. There's a dog in it, and that's about all I can say without spoiling it. It's a very messed up film. I will say that much. The ending especially is messed up, and it's very like sad. And it is a horror film. Although I didn't find it too scary, to be honest. I found it more disturbing than scary, but whatever. um, and on a rating between 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I would have to say it's probably about a 6.5. Like, not exactly at 7, but not exactly at 6. It's probably a 6.5. It's a film that I would say watch once or twice. But be prepared to get a little bit disturbed by it because it is messed up. That's about all I can say without spoiling it. So let's get into the spoiler review of this short film. And these are the only two pictures I can find of it, by the way. So, without actually showing the film, these are the only two pictures I can find of it. So, anyways, let's get into it. So, it starts off with little Timmy here asking his mommy and daddy how babies are made because he's been talking to the girl in the well. Um, and his mother gets pissed off at him and tells him to stop talking to the thing in the well. She's like, God damn it, you're talking to that thing in the well. I told you not to talk to it anymore. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, mommy, I won't talk to her again. And his parents are going through a divorce, so they're very pissed off at each other. And his dad tells him, you know where babies come from? And he says something really mean. He's just like mistakes and stuff. And then a baby pops out. Then you have to marry this bitch, and it's really fucked up what he says, and it's really messed up. And he's just like, oh. And then his mom's just like, you know what? Just leave, and me and your dad have to talk about our divorce. So he leaves, and he finds the Satan dog. And the Satan dog is basically what I just said, a Satan dog. And the dog says something like, um, the dog says like, your mother's unborn child, because she is pregnant. Your mother's unborn child is Satan's new, is like the Antichrist, and we have to kill it before it's born. And he's like, I don't know, because the dog told him to kill his uncles or grandfathers. I'm just gonna say uncle. His uncles or grandfathers farm animals because they were like hands of Satan. And the dog told him to kill those. And when he did, his uncle ended up committing suicide because of it, because that was his livelihood. He's like, my uncle ended up committing suicide when you told me that. And then the dog went into this whole spiel about like how when you have a second kid, your breast milk is tainted, and God only allows you to have enough breast milk for one kid, and the second kid will turn evil because the breast milk's tainted the second time. And it's just really messed up little thing that the dog's telling this kid to try to like brainwash him. And the kid at the end agrees because the dog also says there's shadow people that take over the kid's body, and the kid's just like, I've seen those shadow people under their mom's bed, even though he's just a kid and it's probably just his imagination, but he's supposedly seen shadow people underneath his mom's bed. And the dog says, exactly, the shadow people are going to take over your brother, turn him into the Antichrist. That's why we got to kill him before he's born. So Timmy brings the dog home. I don't know if that's his name, by the way. So Timmy brings the dog home. The dog rips out the fetus from his mother, ending up killing his mother in the process. Rips off his father's dick. It's pretty hilarious when he does it, by the way, because the dad's like, "What are you, a faggot?" The dog ends up ripping off his father's dick and then ripping out his throat and killing both his parents. The dog disappears because Timmy blanks out at that point because Timmy's like, "What you do to my family? Like, I can't believe I let you do this to me again. Like, oh my god, what'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do?" And he ends up blacking out and having like this Satan dream. That's all I can say. It's like a hallucination and Satan. Just a lot of devilish, hellish things in it. I guess Satan himself might not be in it, or maybe he was. I don't remember exactly because I haven't watched it in a couple days. But like, it's a very hellish dream, and he ends up waking up from this hallucination dream sort of thing. His parents are dead. His unborn fetus, like his unborn fetus, is dead also. And he's like, "What do I do?" And he goes to talk to the lady in the well. So he talks to her, and he's like, "I don't understand what to do at this point." And she's just like, she says something like, I don't know what she says exactly, but this guy pops up and he takes him with him, and he says this story about like, I think it's about Jesus or something like that, and how he like died for his sins and stuff like that, and the only way to get your family back is by talking to the dog again, sort of thing. So he talks to the dog again, and the dog says, "I can get your family back, but you have to give me the most important thing that God has given, like you, like the most important thing." He's like, "What's that?" He's like, "Your virginity." And at this point, it gets really messed up. So they go back to his house and they go over his dead parents, and he starts fucking the dog in the vagina. I'm assuming this dog's a girl. It sounds like a boy, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a girl because the kid's fucking it, maybe in the ass. I don't know. So he fucks it. He fucks the dog over his dead parents. The dog is saying that his parents are going to come back to life after he fucks the dog. But then after he fucks the dog leaves, and the dog's like, "Don't worry, if you like, just give it a while, and your parents will come back." Because the dog is like just manipulating the demon dog, as I was saying earlier. He's like a demon dog, so he manipulates his kid to fuck him or fuck her. I don't know what gender she is, what gender it is. So it manipulates him to fuck it, and then it just runs off. And this is the part where it gets a little bit sad because he just sits there waiting for his parents to come back to life. Uh, Days pass, they don't come back to life. He gets up and hugs his dead little brother, and that's where it ends. So it's really sad ending. He's sitting there. He's just like, "Don't worry, mom and dad. I did what I had to do to get you back to life." Um, I'll be right back. Actually, sorry about that little interruption there. Had to do something real quick. As I was saying, it ends off in a really sad note with him just sitting above his parents and just waiting for them to come back to life. He's waiting for something that will never happen, obviously. So it's kind of sad at the end. And it's really messed up, and it just shows like how easily he's manipulating stuff like that. So it's a pretty sad ending. It's a really messed up short film. I definitely suggest watching this. As I said, look up Tainted Milk 3D on YouTube, and you'll find this short film. It will pop up with this thumbnail. It's a really interesting short film. You should definitely watch it. It's really messed up at the same time, though. Anyways, that's my review on this short film. As I said, definitely watch it. It is messed up. If you're squeamish, probably don't watch it. But if you're willing to watch it and willing to like bear with it, I think you might enjoy it. Maybe more than I did. I just thought it was really messed up and something that I wanted to review. So anyways, that's my review on it. Hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, stay sane.
D-Man here. Just remind you to subscribe by clicking here. It works on mobile. Or click here to watch my last video. It also works on mobile. Just remember, subscribe and stuff. Alright, bye-bye.